na ornos ti serbisyo da, na pintas iti set up da, ken saan yon a problema no kasapulan nyo iti venue. Oray anyaman nga okasyon ket mabaling nga rambakan kas iti kasar, birthday, anniversary, reunions, meeting, ken dumapay. Caril's Garden and Catering Services ti kapintasan ken kalakaan. Nadaras pa'y akasarita ti akin bagi ani Sir Carlito ken Maricar Asena. Wenno kontaken iti numero 0917-799-1273. Wenno 0917-799-5110. Caril's Garden and Catering Services. Umay kayon!
As the heritage province of the North reopens to tourists, it launches the all-new Tour Ilocos Sur app. A quick guide to Ilocos Sur at your fingertips. Find the best tourist spots. Hotels. Bars and restaurants. And authentic Ilocos Sur products and food. Be updated on upcoming events, plus get notified on the important announcements and updates. Available for global download on Android and iOS. The Tour Ilocos Sur app. Historical becomes digital.
Problema yung kadi iti panangalat ti student driving permit, renewal iti lisensya ngagmaneho, ken panang-upgrade iti restriction code dagiti lisensyayo. Solbaren dagiti nga problema yo iti RX Driving School. Ti RX Driving School ket accredited iti LTO ng eskwelaan. Amang ipaay kadagiti sumaganad. TDC wenno theoretical driving course. Kasapulan daytoy kadagiti mangalat ti student permit. PDC wenno practical driving course paramat kadagiti mangala iti non-prop wenno professional driver's license. Upgrading iti restriction code paramat kadagiti mangnayon iti mabalinda a manehuen ken ti special driving course paramat kadagiti kayat na tagsursurong agmaneho iti motorsiklo, tricycle, four wheels, manual or automatic ken dumapay. Naanos ken nalaing dagiti driving instructors da nga accredited iti LTO. Dito'y 2nd District, masarakan ti RX Driving School iti National Highway, Barangay Tablak, Candon City, abay iti Sacred Heart Medical Laboratory. Dito'y mat 1st District, masarakan ti RX Driving School, abay mismo iti LTO. Dita poblasyon is San Ildefonso, Ilocos Sur. Ken dita probinsya ti Ilocos Norte, masarakan ti RX Driving School iti along the National Highway, Barangay Kalagip, Batak City, sango ti Lucondiac Cultural Center ken Mariano Marcos Memorial Hospital. Asideg iti mismong LTO. No lisensya ti panagmaneho, ken nasaya ta pagsusuruan ngagmaneho, RX Driving School iti papanan. Para tadadong informasyon, tumawag wenno ag-text kayo iti 0917-578-3132 and 0917-811-0581. Dito 1st District San Ildefonso, 0917-306-3735. Itamot 2nd District, Candon City, 0917-120-1745. Ken Ditabatak City, 0917-329-0591. RX Driving School.
Rapa po ganiti makay ayo abuya iti uneg iti pagtaingam. Anyaman nagasapulam kas ti moderno a klase iti silaw at dati chandelier LED lights ken na dumapay. Kasabay kadagiti agkagapintas at toilet bowl, wall claddings, stainless sa lababo, kastamet ten na dumaduma ti klase na tiles ken na dumapay ang materyales at kasapulan ti pagbangon ti balay. Pasyaren ti AC Newborn Home and Builder Center. Nalawa ti showroom da, agkomportable kang agpili ti kayat mo a disenyo. Mabalin pa nga isuda iti magi-set up kadagiti katangin. Masarakan sa Rizal Street, Sulphur, Bantay, Ilocos Sur. Imatmatunan na Mr. and Mrs. Alain Chan. Saanen ngagtaktak mapankan sa JAC Newborn Home and Builders Center. Kayat mo kanayon na nakakondisyon ti motor mo? Saan tayo abaybayan ngagdadael? Siguden na patarimaan tadda tinalaing ken anos a mekaniko ken pagkagatangan ti high-end ken genuine a piyesa ti motorsiklo. King Rabe Motorcycle Parts Enterprises. Anyaman na piyesa ken brand ti motorsiklo kasapulan at daamin dita King Rabe Motorcycle Parts Enterprises. Saan kan ngagpaspasarak, mapankan di sigurado. Adupay di pagpilyan tinadumaduma a brand a pilid, motor oil ken kumpleto a pang setup. Pasyaren ti Pestuda sa Jikabarwan, Santa Catalina, Ilocos Sur. At dapay branch na dita igid ti National Highway, Sunto, Bantay, Ilocos Sur, ken Sadyay, Dagupan City. Ride safety. Siguradwen anapintas ti kondisyon dagiti motorsiklo. Adda ti mapagtalkaan a King Rabe Motorcycle Parts Enterprises. Ken no kasapulan piloga na pagpasya ken adday ti darayan nyo nga okasyon. Kastapay no da sabaten nyo akaming ti pamilyayo a balikbayan at danda iti ban amarentaan. Kontakin nyo ti numero 0917-188-7507. Kukwa ken imatmatunan da Bonnie ken Lynn Rabe. King Rabe Motorcycle Parts Enterprises.
No serbisyo analaka nga catering ti Masapulyo, adda iti Caril's Garden Catering Services ang masarakan di Mabini Street, Barangay Rizal, Kabugaw, Ilocos Sur. Adu pa iti agkakaimas nga makan ti inkay pagpilyan. Ken saan lang kadayta na ornos ti serbisyo da, napintas iti set up da. Ken saan yon a problema no kasapulan nyo iti venue. Oray anyaman nga okasyon ket mabaling nga rambakan kas iti kasar, birthday, anniversary, reunions, meeting, ken dumapay. Caril's Garden and Catering Services ti kapintasan ken kalakaan. Nadaras pa'y akasarita ti akin bagi ani Sir Carlito ken Maricar Asena. Wenno kontaken iti numero a 0917-799-1273. Wenno 0917-799-5110. Caril's Garden and Catering Services. Umay kayon!
Rayanyag ti Lugosor, programa ngagserbi kamang kenrang tayo iti gobyerno probinsyal, lalo na iti beneg iti sanggo niyang panlalawigan ti probinsya ng Ilocosur, mangted tinanay ng informasyon kadagiti programa, proyektos, tulong ken mga sister kadagiti agproblema nga OFW at kalugaran tayo. Rayanyag ti Lugosor, tinagaget, Produktibo Presiding Officer, the busy Governor of the Province of Ilocosur, Ryan Luis Singson, our main anchor, Ken Lito Javier, our co-anchor, Ryan Yag Ilocosur, at tuyen nagsubli ngagserbi kada kayo, agsipod tada kayo ti inspirasyon mi, Ryan Yag Ilocosur, da kayo ti inspirasyon mi.
Naranyag nga bigat ka probinsyaan. Ayan. So, nagasat nga bigat kanya tayo ka probinsyaan. It's June 19. Kamusta ang ating panagdiriwang or celebrate iti Father's Day kada ito'y nga bulan iti Honyo. So, it's June 19. Iabrasak mamet ito'y iti torpos. Wow, hampay nagmarcha, makakrying na kon. Yes, finally, dito buridek min, may bagan iti naganak ko nakapagtorpos kami, iti naganan iti 4th year or ti college. So, congratulations my dearest sister, Jasmine Manuel, for your dito performance mo iti college. So, syempre, super crying kasi nga emotional. Emotional kasi mo odi dito Diba? Next year, times 3 to amin ti gastos are divided by 3 kunak kuma. Kasi, or baka next year is so nantolayan iti agaston, buridekton. Total so na lang iti na-spoil ka nyami. Charot! So, syempre, happy graduation day to my dearest sister. It's your day. So nga, no more stress. Hanggang agpapa-stress iti tisisen or any man nga projects or anything assignments, make sure nga this day amo panunoten dagiti pay naodim basta panunotem ket deto yen iti aldaw iti panagtorpos mo iti panagadal. Amin agtorpos kadaytoy nga aldaw, congratulations kadaytoy nga bulan, congratulations, and of course congratulations to my parents kasi nga deto yung aldaw ket nakapagtorpos dan iti boridek dan napagtorpos da kami na mabalinda nga ornong yung kwartan as nga bukod dan. Depende lang yung boridek mi. so naman na OD, di ba? So amin gundawayak deto nga programa raya nagti Ilocosur nga kablaawan amin nga graduara kadaytoy nga bulan, and of course kadaytoy nga aldaw. Amok ado iti graduar itatang aldaw ay your post na to damdaman. Ti long message ko to my dearest sister. So so amin congratulations, nagasat nga aldaw, and of course naganan iturog yu pay. No nya oras iti graduation yu iturog yu pay papintas kay pay. Kasi mamisan kailang agmarcha. Bagbaga ko ni di college graduate napanakmut nagpapa-make up. Idi na make upan nakon anja bet tata. 500 pa lang amin idi. Da kayo 2017. 500 pa lang idi. So nga okay latan yung 500 din, di ba? So tata medyo kamahalan na. Basta maganda lang, di ba? At sa kakalabasan ng picture, di po ba? So, yung bagay gamit cellphone laing idi. Hanga di napintas nga cellphone. So, syempre, idi ka naman, iti Father's Day. Kablawan tayo met amin nga. Kadwa tayo nga ama. Dito yung studio, kablawak ni Sir Lito. Happy Father's Day, Sir Lito. Happy Father's Day, Sir Edison. Happy Father's Day, Sir Ben, of course, Kuya Ryan, Happy Father's Day. It is the CEO, iti Ilocos Heritage Channel 16. Sir Arsing, Happy Father's Day. And of course, amin nga ama. Of course, our busy governor, Happy Father's Day. No nabuya yung idikalman, iti special greetings mi iti Father's Day. Adagi amin nga ro pami dito yung Ilocos Heritage Channel 16. Panag kablaaw kadagiti amin nga ama dito lubong nga nagsakripisyo, and of course panagyaman idi kalman iti sakripisyo da. So na-enjoy mi met di kalman, na-enjoy ko ti slide. Yeah, na-enjoy ko ti slide, na-enjoy ko met konti lang ang ating detoy Father's Day, and of course to my husband, happy Father's Day. So mok nga mamisan lang iti makatawen, iti pa naka-appreciate iti Father's Day. So nga sulit-suliten tayo. Amok nga dapat ito to no birthday nanton, di ba? Father's Day ket panaglagip kadagiti sakripisyo iti maysa nga ama, ited na iti panagayat, panagkekir na kanya tayo, di ba? Sometimes mas istrikto ang father kaysa mother, or sometimes mas no babae iti anak da, mas istrikto iti lalaki or di father. Ngem no once nga lalaki, di ba, iti anak da mas istrikto met iti mother, di ba? So no ti birthday ko na tayo, eto'y met iti panaglagip nga nay para swasona dito'y iti rabaw ti daga. So sabali latay niya, iti panagyaman, iti oneg iti Father's Day, and of course panagyaman met iti tawag na dito'y para swasona dito'y nga rabaw iti daga, di ba? So kung natay nga sakit, ito no birthday na tayo celebratin, awan met so na dito, di ba? Awan man so na dito'y wenno adda kadwa tayo man wenno saan LDR man ti family wenno saan, make sure ket malagip tay latta dagiti ama tayo, di ba? Super adda di nakita di Facebook idirabi hang kuunay magets no apay nga kastoy nga no apay nga naganan ko na nakastay conversation da nga ginaket anak Father's Day ngayon ko na nakasta DJ mother na ko na natatakot ako ko na or wala naman akong tatay ko na nakakasagdi anak. So, nung nyaman iti naglabas, pakawanemon iti ama mo. So, nakita na ni father na is nag-greet so na ti Happy Father's Day. Hindi ko alam kung broken family ba or may nangyaring hindi maganda sa nakaraan. So, hamo talaga mapanunot niya. Dagi nga comics nga picture no, at baka something may malalim pang definition. Para kanyak is a broken family, or di kaya is na ganan sinasaktan niya yung mag-ina niya. Kasi gilaing. So, dati pas nga something nga haanda nga nai-kabilen DJ nga istoryan. Diba? So, pag okay yung family mo, well and good. Kasano meten dagiti single mom and dad. Mapanunot yung ba di ubing agbirbirok iti nanang kentatang na. Na ganan at the age of Siyempre, 2 years old amo nanton or 3 years old ket agbirok isunan. Where is Papa? Or ayan na ni Papang. Papang ko na yung tilulong na, di ba? Papang ko na nakastakit. Siyempre, mapanunod nanton, oh my goodness, my mother and my lolo is something. Di ba? Like that, kasi iti mapanunod dagiti ubing daduma. So, daduma, biroken da. At the age of 10 or di kaya nasumrek danto ti schoolen, mabuli danton. Ewan ko ba kung reality to. Pero sa lahat ng broken family, di ba? Responsible parents man si isuda, irresponsible man, haan man nabuo, inted dalat ta dijay kabailanda, tapno met mapaadal, mapakan, mapaikantibado, di ba? Ang pangit lang kasi nasa broken family ka niya, duwa iti balay mo. Di maamuno niya ti susto iti balay mo, di ba? Greet mo Jesus to nga father mo, i-greet mo met dijay stepfather mo. Di po ba? So, ang sakit lang, di ba? Nga apay nga tanga umabot iti kastoy nga sitwasyon. Nga agsina iti naganak, di ba? Tapos di anak kakaasi mabati yan ti nanang, mabati yan ti tatang, or mabati yan ti godparents, or ditoy godparents, or dagiti grandparents da kuno lelang, lelong, lolo, lola, dita pangibat yan danto dagiti anak da. So napakasakit lang isipin niya nga dita naganan maibati di anak mo yan ti lelang-lelong, di ba? So nga nang kagtakan no apay nga mas close to dijay anak mo yan ni lelong ken lelang na. No apay nga no pumusay da, no alanto ni Apo Isuda, nadagsen iti riknada. Kasi suda lang iti nakariknaan na iti kastoy nga panagayat iti naganak. Di po ba? So, ayan lang. So, lahat ng fathers ngayon, aming tatang itata, extension natin ang celebration. Di ba pwede natin i-extend yan kung hindi tayo nakapag-celebrate di kalman kasi nga't madaming tao. Amok nga no kada holiday or dati events. Aming nga panganan is na full load and nasa work ka, ang kami mabaling maka-absent kasi nga't peak season. No? Kasi nga peak season, talaga nga pastrekin da kayo amin. Di po ba, mamano lang maswerte and iti ag day of iti Sunday. No, once nga kastoy, iti mapasama, so syempre i-extend tayo. Di ba, mabalin tayo latag celebrate itata through swimming pool or di kaya treat mo lata so dati outside or by giving simple gift. So, dito digiti number 1. So, yan yung dati kong ginagawa nung single pa ako. Syempre, bili ng gamit. Pero ngayon, wala na. So, maka-adjust kam to labasit, makaroon kam to labasit. I'll make sure nga they deserve something better. Better na gift. Amok nga ti happiness na tayo ti parents get aan nga gamitin. Parang alam ko na to bills yata. Yung mga bills, mabayada laki di aming nga bills ket contento dan, okay dan. Iti na ganan, iti receive dan. Pero, ada digiti parents nga, noon niya ti maited mo kanya, dakit super thankful da. Super ayaten da iti panangipaay mo. Iti simpleng regalo para kanya da. When usto, ada gamin digiti naganak nga, ganan, haanda dumawdawat iti kasukat, handa ka nga inaramid nga investment. Ibig sabihin, ada digiti parents nga, inserek na kati private, inserek na kati anyaman nga, kayat mo iti biyag after that, after graduation mo, so syempre napintas trabaho mo, ditan, dawat dan to nga dawaten. Di po ba? So, adamat digiti parents nga napintas iti trabaho di anak na, di ba? Super proud da, ngem handa pulos dimdim mawat. Iti kasukat. Mismo di anak, iti mangpaay kanyada. Kanana nga ron nga kasta, adagi iti artista nga kasta niya, ada DJ artista nga ginawa niyang investment yung anak niya, di po ba? Ado ti klase. Iti may isa nga naganak. So, syempre, ada dito All Ilocosur Class, Ilocosur Enduro Championship Off-Road. So join us, the exclusive All Ilocosur Local Enduro Special Category designed especially for Ilocosur riders. Register now for the race on Sunday, July 9, 2023. Day 2 on July 9, that is Sunday. There will be no on-site registration. Cut-off for the registration is June 30, 2023. Strictly no extension. So, click the link to register. Mapang kayo lagi page ni VC Governor Ryan Singson. Adati click to register na DJ. Adati link na nga mabalin tayo makapag-register for this All Ilocosur Local Enduro Special Category. So, digiti mahilig iti rides dita. Mag-apply tayo. Ag-apply kayo ta isupay nga experience. Iya po no single aklo experience amin, di ba? Pati panag-firing, iti kastoy rides kastoy kumati mayat nga experience ita. But now, dakati o nag-iti pamilya, o nag-iti tawag na dito yun, o nag-iti o nag-iti family, I make sure i-comfort zone mo is i-out mo kasi may sa family stage ka na. Kung natin join us for the thrilling final of the FJ Moto Enduro Cross Series 2023 Ilocosur Enduro Championship Santo Domingo, Ilocosur at July 9 or July 8 to 9, 2023. Registration fee is 1,500. Categories, Day 1, All China, Under Vong classes, Senior class, 50 up, Ladies class, Group A, WR155R, 1 make race, Local Enduro class, Group B, WR155R, 1 make race. So, Day 2, Veterans class 40 to 90, Finals, WR155R1 Make Race, All China 250 class, Open Enduro class, and Master class. Limited slot, Yamaha Philippines present the Yamaha WR1 55R 1 Make Race class. Register early as there are only 12 slots available. So winner of the last leg are not assumed of any slot. Don't miss out. So important information, no site registration cut-off. Cut-off for registration is June 30, 2023. Strictly no extension. Changes to registration category are not allowed. Please double-check your online registration. No refund for registration in case the rider is unavailable to participate due to any circumstances. Powered by Yamaha Off-Road World, GS Quantum Battery, IRC Tries, a service Sports of Philippine O'Neill Philippines, Orso Racing Moto Lifestyle Philippines, and Drag Graphic Corporation. So event partner by Vice Governor Ryan Luis B. Singson, Vice Governor Office Province of Ilocos Sur, Municipality of Santo Domingo, FJ Moto Enduro Ilocos Sur. So lahat po ng gusto maki-join dito sa Ilocos Sur Enduro Motorship or Championship Off-Road, mapangkailan i-visit nyo lang DJ page ni Vice Governor Ryan Singson. I-click nyo DJ tap no makapag-register tayo. Meron siyang 1.5 registration. Strictly, no once nga nakapag-registered kan, tahang ka nakapan na mismo. Iti mismo nga aldaw nga events, haan nga mabalin ma-refund ken ka. Basa tayo dagiti conditions. Tapno amo tayo tisaw-sawen tayo. Nagrigat kami niya, register ka ng register, di mo inaana ganan. Hamo babasahin di terms and condition na. So masapol nga basahin nyo. And of course, no once nag-registered ka, no anya ti kategory nga na alam, hamo mabaling nga pasukatanin. No nya tinaplayam iso nga iso. And of course, no awan ka mismo yan ti events on July 8 and 9, haang mo maala, DJ refundable mo. So, ayan. No, kaya't yo maki-join ka detoy All Ilocos Sur class, Ilocos Sur Enduro Championship on July 8 and 9. Special partnership iti Vice Governor Ryan Luis B. Singson, Vice Governor Office of Province of Ilocos Sur, Municipality of Santo Domingo, and the FJ Moto Enduro Ilocos Sur. So join this baring another experience manin para kanya tayo nga kaprobinsyaan kada ito nga ipaay manin iti BC Governor tayo dito'y probinsya tayo nga Ilocos Sur. So syempre another kablaawak manen iti nagasat nga panagtorpos iti panagadal iti kabsat ko ni Jasmine L. Manuel. And of course, belated happy birthday to my mother. Yeah, this June is super stressful. Idi kalman, double celebration, buti na lang. Happy birthday to my mom, and of course, happy Father's Day to my dad. And this day, June 19 is graduation day Buridegme. So, nagasat nga aldaw para kanya tayo. So, syempre, sakbay tayong pumakada niya. I-play min to detoy DTI International with BBM. Tapno meta mabuya tayo pay dagiti another programs para kiti BBM or para iti kada ito president tayo. So sakbay tayo i-play dito mapay dagiti palagip.
As the Heritage Province of the North reopens to tourists, it launches the all-new Tour Ilocos Sur app. A quick guide to Ilocos Sur at your fingertips. Find the best tourist spots. Hotels. bars and restaurants. And authentic Ilocos Sur products and food. Be updated on upcoming events, plus get notified on the important announcements and updates. Available for global download on Android and iOS. The Tour Ilocos Sur app. Historical becomes digital.
Kaya't mo kanayon na nakakondisyon ti motor mo, saan tayo abaybayan ngagdadael? Siguden na patarimaan, tadda tinalaing ken naanos a mekaniko, ken pagkagatangan ti high-end ken genuine a piyesa ti motorsiklo. King Rabe Motorcycle Parts Enterprises. Anyaman na piyesa ken brand ti motorsiklo kasapulan at daamin dita King Rabe Motorcycle Parts Enterprises. Saan kan ngagpaspasarak, mapankan di sigurado, adupay di pagpilyan tinadumaduma a brand a pilid, motor oil ken kumpleto apang setup. Pasyaren ti Pestuda sa Jikabarwan, Santa Catalina, Ilocos Sur. At dapay branch na dita igid ti National Highway, Sunto, Bantay, Ilocos Sur, ken Sadyay, Dagupan City. Ride safety. Siguradwen anapintas ti kondisyon dagiti motorsiklo. Adda ti mapagtalkaan a King Rabe Motorcycle Parts Enterprises. Ken no kasapulan piloga na pagpasya ken adday ti darayan nyo nga okasyon. Kastapay no da sabaten nyo akaming ti pamilyayo abalikbayan at danda iti ban amarentaan. Kontakin nyo ti numero 0917-188-7507. Upwa ken imatmatonan da Bonnie ken Lin Rabe. King Rabe Motorcycle Parts Enterprises.
Only foods ba ang hanap mo? Kaya't mo mukbang ng basit ti budget. Kapangkan sa J Books Eat Food Hub. Masarakan ti igit ti National Highway Barangay Kabarwan, Bantay, Ilocos Sur. Giserve dati only wings, rice, lechon kawale, sisig kanda dumapay a pagpilian. In kayon ti Books Eat Food Hub. Matmatunan dito ni Miss Eileen Tolentino ken ni Miss Luenalo Manlies. And the food, ngem suwak sa bulsa. Anya pa ito orayam, mapankan ti Books Eat Food Hub. Books Eat Food Hub, sigurado mabsog ta buksit mo. Nagbebero kay matinaimas nga pulutan wano dagiti maprito amakmakan. Saragam lang ti Choylin Fried Station. Masarakan din na dumaduma pwesto dati probinsya ng Ilocos Sur at dati ta syudad ti Vigan, Ili ti Santo Domingo, Kabugaw, Sinait, Narvacan, ken Canton City. At dapat pwesto dati ta Abra, ken pati Batak, ken Lawag City, Ilocos Norte. At doon dagiti mabili mo pagpilian. At dati fried chicken, crispy pata, fried itik, lechon kawali, tokwat baboy, ken pork sisig. Choylin Fried Station. Fried to perfection. No kaya't mumati only rice ken only soup all you can, 3 mantas grill house lang sapat na. Ado dagiti pagbilya mga combo meals nga sigurado aswak ti budget mo. Masarakan ti 3 mantas grill house sa Bayubay Sur, San Vicente, Ilocos Sur. What are you waiting for? Come and visit 3 mantas grill house today. Kung mahilig ka mat dagiti matuno makmakan, na tuno grill house lang ang iyong kailangan. Dahil offering chicken inasal, pork barbecue, chicken barbecue, only rice pork inasal, ken only chicken wings. Masarakan tinatuno grill house sa San Jose, Narvacan, Ilocos Sur. Anya pa ito rorayang, pasyara mo ang dagitoy nga panganan. Na imas tagdag no nananam timakan.
Problema yung kadi iti panangalat ti student driving permit, renewal iti lisensya ngagmaneho ken panang-upgrade iti restriction code dagiti lisensyayo. Solbaren dagiti nga problema yo iti RX Driving School. Ti RX Driving School ken accredited iti LTO ng eskwelaan amang ipaay kadagiti sumaganad. TDC wenno theoretical driving course. Kasapulan daytoy kadagiti mangalat ti student permit. PDC wenno practical driving course paramat kadagiti mangala iti non-prop wenno professional driver's license. Upgrading iti restriction code paramat kadagiti mangnayon iti mabalinda a manehuen ken ti special driving course paramat kadagiti kayat na tagsusuro ngagmaneho iti motorsiklo, tricycle, four wheels, manual or automatic ken dumapay. Naanos ken nalaing dagiti driving instructors da nga accredited iti LTO. Dito'y 2nd District, masarakan ti RX Driving School iti National Highway, Barangay Tablak, Candon City, abay iti Sacred Heart Medical Laboratory. Dito'y mat 1st District, masarakan ti RX Driving School, abay mismo iti LTO. Dita poblasyon is San Ildefonso, Ilocos Sur. Ken dita probinsya ti Ilocos Norte, masarakan ti RX Driving School iti along the National Highway, Barangay Kalagip, Batak City, sango ti Lucondia Cultural Center ken Mariano Marcos Memorial Hospital. Asideg iti mismong LTO. No lisensya ti panagmaneho, ken nasaya ta pagsusuruan ngagmaneho, RX Driving School iti papanan. Para ti dadung informasyon, tumawag wenno ag-text kayo iti 0917-578-3132 and 0917-811-0581. Dito 1st District San Ildefonso, 0917-306-3735. Itamot 2nd District Candon City, 0917-120-1745. Ken dita Batak City, 0917-329-0591. RX Driving School.
No serbisyo analaka nga catering ti masapulyo, adda iti Caril's Garden Catering Services ang masarakan di Mabini Street, Barangay Rizal, Kabugaw, Ilocos Sur. Adu pa iti agkakaimas nga makan ti inkay pagpilian. Ken saan lang kadayta, na ornos ti serbisyo da, napintas iti set up da. Ken saan yon a problema no kasapulan nyo iti venue. Oray anyaman nga okasyon ket mabaling nga rambakan kas iti kasar, birthday, anniversary, reunions, meeting, ken dumapay. Caril's Garden and Catering Services ti kapintasan ken kalakaan. Nadaras pa'y akasarita ti akin bagi ani Sir Carlito ken Maricar Asena. Wenno kontaken iti numero 0917-799-1273. Wenno 0917-799-5110. Caril's Garden and Catering Services. Umay kayon!
Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives. Ti kooperatiba ano bayagin nagseserbi kadang ti Ilocano iti amyanan a Luzon. Ti kooperatiba ang manipapaay ti serbisyo, benepisyo, ken manisakit kadang ti empleyado ken miyembro na. Ti Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives wano NSCC ket adon tinatulungan na. Babayin met iti mayat alangin-langin ken kooperasyon dagiti miyembro ken mangimatmaton. Adon tinaturoasan ti kooperatiba. Adupay dagiti naynayon ang kasdek, akas ti NSCC Farm, Chicharon Processing Facility, Macro Laboratory, kastameten ti NSCC Plaza, ken NSCC Business Center. Isungan niya pelang ter orayem makikapengkan iti kadakilan a kooperatiba iti probinsya. Ti Nueva Segovia Consortium of Cooperatives suman na NSCC. Imatmatunan na daytoy ni Dr. Divina Kenny.
Good morning. We are gathered here today for the International Trade Forum with the theme Empowering Philippine Industries. To formally begin our program, may we call on Secretary Alfredo Pascual of the Department of Trade and Industry for his welcome remarks.
His Excellency President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., esteemed members of the Diplomatic Corps, valued government and business partners, our distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. As the Secretary of the Department of Trade and Industry and Chairman of the Export Development Council, it brings me immense joy to welcome you to this International Trade Forum. We find ourselves standing on the cusp of two historic milestones. One, the unveiling of the Philippine Export Development Plan 2023-2028, or PEDP, and the advocacy campaign kickoff, that's number two, in the Philippines for the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership, or RCEP. These two strategic pillars will be instrumental in bringing our theme of empowering Philippine industries to life by showing how we can tap the global export markets and investment opportunities. Just to emphasize, RCEP utilization is an essential component in the successful implementation of the PEDP. To unleash the vast export potential of the Philippines, we need to chart a course that includes, one, we need to cultivate an environment that fosters business growth and enables producers to increase their output of quality products and services. Two, we need to empower our industries, not just to survive, but to flourish in a dynamic global landscape. Three, we need to leverage the full spectrum of our preferential trade agreements and like RCEP and other FTAs. Four, we need to project the visibility of our products and services on the international stage. Fifth, or five, and lastly, and perhaps most critically, we need to attract investments, local and foreign, to enhance, expand, and diversify our production capabilities to meet the discerning needs of foreign markets in the ever-evolving global value chains. To underscore the significance of our export development plan, we are privileged to present to the President today the Statement of Commitment to implement the PEDP, which has been signed by the members of the Export Development Council, consisting of relevant government agencies and private sector partners. Today also marks the induction of leaders of three private sector organizations whose pivotal roles are crucial in translating government's vision for our country into reality. In closing, let me sincerely thank our public and private stakeholders who have made this event possible. Special thanks to our President, whose presence today shines a spotlight on the promising future of Philippine exports. And as we march forward with you, our key partners, let us collectively transform the Philippines into a dynamic and agile export powerhouse. Thank you once again for standing with us today.
Thank you, Secretary Pascual. To provide us a snapshot of the Philippine Export Development Plan, or PEDP 2023 to 2028, may we request everyone to direct your attention on screen for an audio-visual presentation.
Envision a future where Philippine products, services, and enterprises compete globally, transcend borders, and dominate international markets. The Philippine Export Development Plan outlines a strategic and pragmatic approach to turn this vision into reality by focusing on industry development. The PEDP is the result of strong collaboration between the government and stakeholders as the Philippines commits to export development as a national agenda. Despite challenges in the global business environment, we have dared to chart an ambitious path. By leveraging our superior knowledge and talent to cater to the diverse needs of consumers and producers, we aim to establish the Philippines as a leading exporter of high-value products and services by 2028. The PEDP serves as a roadmap designed to accelerate the development and growth of Philippine exports. It prioritizes the development of industry clusters that allow the Philippines to leverage its existing capabilities and seize opportunities in current and emerging global trends. Industry-level interventions will focus on addressing constraints to production, developing a strong and innovative export ecosystem, and increasing the Philippines' presence in the global market. Through an industry development-centric approach, we aim to transform the Philippines and its exporters into an agile export powerhouse. To support these industry initiatives, we will provide firm-level interventions that recognize the varying levels of export readiness among firms. Our efforts will further accelerate the growth of Philippine exporters who have broken barriers in international trade. We will support businesses as they crest toward wider global recognition and enable firms to create ripples in the international market. Through the implementation of the PEDP, our goal is to develop Philippine exporters who are reliable, design-driven, technology-driven, sustainable, and forward-looking. By 2028, the Philippines will be an agile export powerhouse in key industries.
Make it happen in the Philippines. Thank you and good afternoon.
And now to present the Statement of Commitment to implement the Philippine Export Development Plan 2023 to 2028, signed by members of the Export Development Council, may we call on Secretary Pascual and Phil Export President Mr. Sergio Ortiz Luis Jr. May we request His Excellency to receive the Statement of Commitment. A round of applause. Thank you very much. At this juncture, may we request the President to lead the induction of the Philippine Chamber of Commerce, or PCCI, the Philippine Exporters Confederation, or PhilExport, and the Employers Confederation of the Philippines, or ECOP, officers.
Nandito na talaga lahat ng mga kailangan natin kasama. I'm glad to see you all here. Thank you. Okay. All right. Will those who will be taking the oath of office, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, your name, having been duly elected to the position of your position, do hereby solemnly pledge that I will faithfully perform the duties and responsibilities of my position, abide by the articles and bylaws of the organization, uphold its objectives, and support its programs consistent with the national interest, and do my best to serve without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. So help me God. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mr. President, and congratulations to our inductees. And now, may we call on Department of Trade and Industry Secretary Alfredo Pascual to introduce our guest of honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you to Secretary Fred Pascual for your introduction. Oh, please take your seats. Secretary Benny Laguesma of the DOLE, Secretary Anton Lagdameo, Senator Lauren Legarda, who has been playing a very important role in the legislature in getting all of these trade agreements ratified by the Senate. So for that very important work that you have done, Senator Lauren, we thank you all we all thank you very much. Mr. Sergio Ortiz Ruiz, the President and CEO of the Philippine Exporters Confederation Incorporated, and Mr. George Barcelon, President of the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, my fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. At this International Trade Forum, we mark an important milestone, not only in charting the direction that this administration will take, but in our collective march towards the ambition to become a prosperous, inclusive, and resilient society by 2014. With the signing of the Philippine Export Development Plan, we formally begin the implementation of the key strategies to nurture the growth of our local export industry for the next 6 years, to transform it into a strong and highly competitive pillar of our economy. It is correct that the DTI views our export industry as an economic linchpin. Indeed, this distinct sector holds together what could appear to be disparate components of our economy, but make them work in such well-coordinated and efficient manner so as to achieve a higher and practical objective. A major strategy of this administration's Philippine Development Plan is focused on the country's production sectors. It is very well echoed by the theme of this event, empowering Philippine industries. The desired strategy will be transformative, that the sectors will be able to generate high quality and stable employment opportunities, highly competitive products and services, and of course, higher revenues. Dynamic innovation within the sectors will be at the heart of this transformation. The export industry is crucial and indispensable to this development strategy. It is simply because these objectives are the be-all and the end-all of the export industry. The growth of our very own export industry holds the key to our attainment of national development targets. So cognizant of our pivotal role, we have to make sure that this economic linchpin that we are counting on for so much will be properly and firmly in place. Born by the collaborative efforts of our export community, the PEDP embodies a comprehensive, multifaceted, and pragmatic plan that fleshes out the specific strategies to achieve the broad targets of this administration's agenda. The PEDP contains a critique of the overall business climate and enabling environment. Thus, we shall not only be informed by global and emerging trends, but also guided by lessons from the past. It's true, our total exports are growing. However, within the larger context of international trade, we fall behind our ASEAN neighbors. We still have to grapple with critical issues such as comparatively less diversified export portfolio and trade barriers and frictions. I came across a rather eye-opening statistic when we were planning on and putting together this export plan for the Philippines, in that 40% of all our exports are only one product. So the level of diversification is something that we have to look at and we have to improve in the coming years. But we also recognize that there is a great potential in the sector. No less than $49 billion worth of revenues remains untapped and unlocked by the industry. So this plan acknowledges that what our strengths are and where our competitive market advantages lie. It has become clearer to us what the evolving export landscape looks like now. Our role in the global marketplace is becoming more apparent. We are more aware about the normal exigencies of trade and commercial dealings in our relations with other countries. We certainly recognize the invaluable role of MSMEs and the crucial influence being exerted upon the export sector by the overall business climate. But the plan also maps out our weaknesses, where inefficiencies occur, the inhibitive factors within the sector. So the plan lays down the corresponding strategies on how to precisely address these issues. Perhaps this is the elephant in the room. We have had several good export plans over the many decades, but nonetheless, we are still playing catch-up in the global scene. It is high time that we confront and address these issues head-on. Resounding in the plan is the necessity for heightened government support. This calls for a host of vital government interventions such as infrastructure, greater ease of doing business, promotion, marketing, financing, even legislative initiatives, amongst others. Considering the magnitude of the task, we can only achieve this through a whole-of-government, whole-of-nation approach. It's a holistic approach that calls for strategic coordination with partnerships and linkages within the private sector, with the government agencies, and of course, the international community. That is the only way that we see moving forward. As envisioned under the PEDP, achieving more than double our current level of exports is, in fact, a realistic target. We can transform the Philippine export industry into a significant economic engine that will generate over 1 million high-quality and sustainable jobs. The Philippines can establish itself as an agile export powerhouse by the year 2028. So while we speak of the importance of the holistic approach, we also highlight the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement, or RCEP, which came into force this month. This is another significant milestone in our nation's export agenda. With a 15-country market coverage, this will expand further the market reach of our exported goods. The coverage of RCEP covers, in terms of individuals, over 2 billion individuals that are involved in this trade agreement. Our participation in these trade agreements not only deepens our economic integration, but also demonstrates our global competitiveness. Hence, we must continue to forge these vital agreements and preferential systems, and also maintain our good standing in and seek renewal of existing ones, including those with the EU and the US. However, the opening of these markets on both the supply side and on the demand side has an implied premise, and it is that we need to prepare ourselves to compete in the global market. And that is where the partnership between the private sector and the government will be very important. We in the government have recognized that it is not something that happens itself, because when we look at the other economies, especially around our region, the success of their economies, the success of their trade, the success of their exports did not come about by accident. It was a planned progression to the point where they are now. And once again, when we look to the examples of the successes that are around us, then we see that the partnership between the national government and the private sector is crucial. And our part that we play, I believe, is the essential part that government will have to play, is to support private sector so that we can say that we have now that we have opened all of these trade agreements, and we have opened all of these markets for our exporters, that we must help all of the exporters prepare to compete. And that is the role we believe we must play. The private sector knows what to do. The private sector knows what needs to be done so that they will compete. And in that regard, that is where the partnership becomes particularly important, because we in government need to support those needs and those challenges that the private sector is facing. So all in all, the PEDP and the favorable developments thus far, we continue to be optimistic about the bright future our local export industry is headed for. But as with any other plan, everything will come down to its effective and efficient implementation. So, together with the whole of nation approach, let us once again declare our slogan, let's make it happen. We will invigorate the Export Development Council because it can serve as a proactive forum and effective command center for the efficient implementation of this plan, the monitoring of milestone accomplishments, and the systematic pursuit of our desired multi-sectoral approach. Local and international trade fora such as this one will also be instrumental to what we are trying to achieve. So more than a one-off convention, these fora should serve as knowledge platforms and sounding boards for significant developments and issues affecting the industry. So I once again call on the private sector and the entire export community to continue to invest their faith and energies and resources in the industry. We also send the message of goodwill to our foreign trade partners and the international community. The Philippines will ever be a reliable partner. Finally, we acknowledge the efforts of those who contributed their wisdom, expertise, and experience in the formulation of the PEDP, as well as in the success of the RCEP thus far. However, the task is not over. We all look forward to the full and effective implementation of the PEDP and the great rewards that it promises to bring to our country. The future of the Philippines industries will only be as good as the people who work hard to bring us there. Let us be those people who will do just that. Mabuhay ang industriya ng export ng ating bansa. Maraming salamat po at magandang umaga sa inyo lahat.
Thank you, Mr. President. At this point, may we request His Excellency to kindly grant us a photo opportunity. May we invite on stage Export Development Council members and DTI Execom. Phil Export, please stand by. Again, may we invite on stage Export Development Council members and DTI Execom. Phil Export, please stand by. Phil Export, please stand by. Phil Export, please stand by your next batch. Thank you. Please exit to your right. Phil Export, you may now proceed to the stage. Members of the PCCI, please stand by your next batch for the photo opportunity. Members of the PCCI, please get ready for the photo op. Thank you, Phil Expert. Please exit to your right. Members of the PCCI, you may now proceed to the stage. May we request the private sector representatives, PCCI, to please stand by. Thank you, PCCI. Please exit to your right. Private sector representatives of PCCI, you're next. Please proceed to the stage. ECOP, please get ready. ECOP, Employers Confederation of the Philippines, please get ready. Thank you. PCCI, please exit to your right. ECO, please proceed to the stage. DTI officials with PEDP and RCEP teams, please get ready. It'll be your turn after ECOP. Again, DTI officials with PEDP and RCEP teams, please be on standby. Thank you. Please exit to your right. Thank you, ECOP. Now, please, the next batch, I can proceed to the stage. DTI officials with PDP and RCEP teams. Thank you, DTI officials and PDP and RCEP team. Please exit to your right. Finally, we will have a group photo. May we request His Excellency to turn around and may Okay, this is the group photo. May we request His Excellency to turn around and may also our guests downstage to move a little bit to the front for the group photo. Lisa. Thank you, Mr. President, for granting us a photo opportunity. And that concludes our program with His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Thank you, Mr. President, for gracing the event today. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Everyone to please remain seated until the President has left the venue. This is the first part of today's event. We'll have the second half in a bit. Thank you.
the stage. Ayan, okay.
So good morning, everyone, again. Yes, he did. If you could go back to your seat so we could proceed to the second half of today's program. Thank you. If you could return to your seats, please.
As the Heritage Province of the North reopens to tourists, it launches the all-new Tour Ilocos